I've been a firefighter for 12 years. But if I'm not working, I want to be out hunting, fishing, out in the open somewhere. It's an adrenaline rush, just like these calls we make.
Last elk was seen in Tennessee in 1860. You know, growing up, my idea of elk hunting was coming to the West. It's my first elk to see in the wild, so I'm excited.
Granddad and Dad take us out hunting, fishing since I can remember, you know. And I just got into elk hunting the last 5-6 years.
He's hunted several times in Colorado. I'll be glad to see him get a good one. We've hunted together our whole life. Yeah, I'm just out there tagging along with him, watching, just enjoying the scenery and the hunting.
We're identical twins. Feelings the same, his acts the same, talk the same. We hadn't weighed 5 pounds difference our whole life, so there's a bond between brothers, but there's an even stronger bond between twins.
We hadn't hardly been separated more than a couple days since birth, probably. He'll do anything for me, I'll do anything for him. You know, he's got my back and I got his.
We've found some elk back over this little hill here, but we're gonna spot and stalk. We're fixing to go over the hill and kind of sneak up and glass around some more, see if we can spot them.
Those elk we saw up on that, they were up on that face there. Yeah. So just to kind of where we're at.
I'm a firefighter for the city of Dallas, Texas. I'm also a paramedic. Greatest job in the world. I remember my mom asked me, you know, years ago, you don't want like an office job or anything like that? Back when I was a teenager, I said, I don't want an office job. I don't want to be behind a desk. I want to be outside. And even when I was little, I wanted to be a firefighter. I've been a firefighter for 12 years. It goes by quick. It seemed like just a few days ago I was a rookie. It wears you out, but when you really help people out, it's very rewarding. I've been here at this station for a little over 2 years now. I've been a lieutenant for 2 years. I rode the ambulance before this at Station 8. Also worked at Station 49 before that. And that's pretty much my career, 3 stations. So. But if I'm not working, I want to be out in the country and hunting, fishing, or just out in the open somewhere. It's an adrenaline rush, just like these calls we make. There's nothing like it. We got 3 bulls and some cows up here on the hill. We've been watching for about an hour now. 2 of them, some medium-sized bulls that are one pretty good mature bull up there. Just moving real slow. We're waiting on them to see if they can come down the hill a little bit, but they're just back and forth on the hill. So we're just kind of waiting them out.
There's the boys. Just gonna walk out here in a minute. There's the boys. Just gonna walk out here in a minute.
And my heart started beating pretty fast. I get buck fever in Texas. I just got elk fever a little bit then. It was an adrenaline rush. First time I ever been that close to a bull elk. Man, I can't explain it. I didn't like it. That was a nice bull. It's hard to let one like that walk. Squad's a nice bull right down here, a good mature bull. Try to sneak down, get up in behind him, downwind from him, see if we can't get a shot at him. Pretty nice bull. Passed on a good one yesterday. We're gonna try to get this one. I prayed last night when I went to bed, please God, let me get another shot at a bull, a good bull. Because I was down on myself passing up on that bull yesterday, and that's an important part of my life is faith, my faith in God, and He does a lot for me. Man, I'm shaking. A lot of shaking back here too. Oh, boom, boom, boom.
Stay behind that tree.
I thought I missed him at first. I love my brother. I know he loves me. My brother and I don't hug that often. Every now and then we will, but we know it. We can almost read each other's minds. And twins, it's even more so than just regular old brothers. So, man, there's nothing like it. Thank God for giving us these type of things like this, elk hunting to enjoy on this earth, And I wouldn't know what I'd be doing if I didn't hunt, I can't imagine not hunting, and now I can't imagine not hunting elk. So it's a new experience for me for all this, and man, I'm hooked.
If you look through there, just look on top of that juniper tree. You can see the top of his horns above it.
Yep. He'd raise his head up or come out. We're in central New Mexico, and we've got a group of elk, probably a good mile and a half out to the north of us here. Being from southeast Tennessee, this hunting's a little different. We're overlooking hundreds and hundreds of acres. At home, we would never have that opportunity. It's too thick, way too thick. It's my first elk to see in the wild, so I'm excited. Growing up as a kid, my idea of elk hunting was this. It was coming to the West. It was the only opportunity that I had. And just to hear this and see what I've seen so far. it can only get better from here. Last elk was seen in Tennessee in 1860. The TWRA and the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation partnership have done a really good job. They brought the first herd in 2000, and then over the next couple of years they brought in more and more elk. I think the total release was 150 initially. The herd now's up around 350, close to 400. And in 2009, Tennessee actually had their first elk hunt. Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania all have elk. It's exciting times for elk in the East. My son and daughter, as they get older, their opportunity is just a lot better than mine was 25, 30 years ago. That's got to be him. The bull just bugled 3 times, and he's really, really close. We're going to go right here and set up on him. Where at?
He's behind this tree if he steps out through there. He's staring right at us. Don't move too much.
We're in amongst them. I just don't know where the big one is. I got no shot on him. I got no shot. I've got no shot. There he is. There he is walking to the right. He's walking. Right there. Right there he is. Yeah.
Too late now.
They're right there.
Yeah. Right now, they're right there. 5 minutes, they'll be over there.
Got in really, really close. There's too many noses and too many eyes. Probably had 20, 25 cows with him. One of the great things that the Elk Foundation has done, not only reintroducing the animals, but setting aside the lands that we as hunters can go into. And it's not only helping the elk, it's helping all species. The sportsmen are really behind it, and it's the sportsmen's dollars that are paying for all this. As more people get behind it, I think you'll see more lands open up and more areas that will eventually get elk. So it's exciting for the future. We've got a bull at 300 yards. Wind's perfect, but with this muzzleloader, I've got to get at least 100 yards closer.
They're coming our way right there. I'm just gonna move over. see it. He's right on top of the trees. I try to call him back into one of these openings right here. I'm gonna get back behind this tree. Okay. Gotta bring him right in here, right through there.
Okay.
So just get set up right there.
All right. Just get in front.
Yeah, just in front. Just set up where you can shoot both lanes right there.
Okay. I just knocked my bull down. I'm trying to get reloaded, just in case. Thank you, Lord.
You guys see him?
Thank you, Eric.
Good job, man.
Thank you, Eric. I'm reloaded. I've got no words. Thank you, man. Oh, what an elk.
A little bigger than a whitetail, huh?
A little bit bigger than a whitetail. Oh my goodness.
5 by 6. But
To come out here and be able to do this in the West, and to know what the opportunity is in the East now, it just lights a fire in you that you want to do more and you want to help, and that's the goal. And my hopes are so high that my son and daughter will be able to hunt.